This is the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Greg Zuerlein set to get us started here, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Baker going to throw this right away. That's taken in by Palmer. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Mayfield to throw it. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On third down, Mayfield. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
This is taken at the 15. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
And the Jets will take over. Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10
at their own 23.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Rodgers going to throw.
He gets it underneath to Hall. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Hall want to give up the middle.
And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9.
Throwing is Rodgers.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
Rodgers sliding to a stop with a 1st down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances.
Mike Evans, he's going to go. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Bucky Irving,
46 yards.
and the Buccaneers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The Bucs ready for the kickoff, and here we go. It's in the air.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Being chased out left. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. Open man here is Conklin. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They'll run with Hall. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
This is caught. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I like the design of that play, or shall I say the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, it gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field, and they find each other for the completion.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And it's going to be batted. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got... Oh, and he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot, because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time, but you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence, not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Rodgers going to get this complete to his running back, Hall.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down. To throw is Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin from 17 yards out.
And the Jets will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Rodgers will throw for it. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Mayfield's throw taken in by Palmer.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Mayfield looks to throw. Going for Evans, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Rodgers now on 1st down.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Rodgers now to throw. Flushed out right.
That one taken in by Corley.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. To throw, it's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. Look at this, a tight end carry. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert in the final seconds of the first half. And the Jets will extend their lead here just before halftime. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They'll stay on the ground with Irving. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Buccaneers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points.
Yeah.
But I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important.
You continue to lead.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. It's a gain of 35.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter, and it turns into a huge play.
They'll give to Hall. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Third quarter of a 2-point game. A good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Here's Rodgers. Flush to his right. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Zerline's kick is up and through, and it will push the lead up to 5.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone.
Oh, good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
That was a special return, and it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times where they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end the kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On the jet sweep, this is Corley. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing now is Rodgers. Over the middle, complete. It's Hall. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first. On 1st down, Rodgers dancing to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 51 yards. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
They'll look to run with Hall.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown.
Breece Hall.
A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
They'll try and throw for it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, and some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mayfield on play action. There's Evans again, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Play fake, Mayfield.
Now, back foot throw there is incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
They'll try and run here with Irving.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mayfield. This is caught by Evans. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Throwing, Mayfield. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown.
Rashad White
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Bucs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
And they let that one go. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. 92 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here's Hall again.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 6 coming up.
Now Rodgers.
He was brought down by Shaq Barrett. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long.
So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Here we go. This is fourth down.
To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Mayfield. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Baker.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Mayfield. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Here comes 2nd down.
Back to throw, Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building.
Straight ahead is Hall.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 4th quarter.
Here's a 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, a run with Hall.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
A big play looming on 3rd down. Hall again. On a nice burst there as it's